goodness. Check, check, check. Sorry about that, guys. And it could be too with my Wi-Fi. But I've run into some problems, man, with the live feeds, keeping up with their schedule. I'm not bitching I'm not crying like a little girl with a skint knee that fell off of her bicycle about the show or anything like that. I'm happy with it. I'm Big Brother over the top. I think it's gotten to be just a little bit. I'm gonna just say it's way more boring watching it like this without all of the other kind of stuff going with it. It's almost brutal. It's almost like watching Big Brother #1 because they don't have Julie in there when she should be interacting, or someone, a co-host. Bring Paul in. Bring Janelle in. Bring Mike Boogie and Dr. Will or somebody in there into the house with them to break shit up a little bit. Whenever they're doing the competitions and the POVs and all of these, I mean, look, just like the schedule they've got here. Nomination Sunday at 7 p.m. Monday at 1 p.m. the Power Veto. Tuesday at 1 p.m. the Veto meeting. Wednesday live eviction at 8. And then of course after that you're going to have the HOH, but that's not on the freaking schedule. Not even on the schedule at all. It's just inferred. It's just implied. Saturday, the Have Not Reveal. And Saturday, at 1 p.m., the Have Not Reveal. And Saturday, the Safety Ceremony at 7. So, yeah, there you have it. I mean, I don't know. It's a little bit hard to follow. And then whenever there are a lot of people watching this one particular thing at the same time on the internet, I don't know if you guys have the same problem, but like whenever they're getting ready to do that, it seems like shit just goes blunk. And different devices of mine don't want to fucking watch it, and it blinks out, and it fucking streams funny. So that has a lot to do with it, and I've kind of shifted gears here at the station and want to try to focus on some other programming. So if you happen to just like my voice, you could continue to tune in to Robcast Live. I'm going to start doing it every night. And we're going to do some other programming during the day to get you through your workout or your drive home, your mixed martial arts training, whatever it is that you're trying to focus on, even if you're just cooking dinner. Check out Robcast Live. Check out anything else by Robcast Radio, especially. Follow me here at Spreaker. If you don't have the Spreaker podcast app, download it, man. There's all kinds of good programming right here at Spreaker Podcast. Happens to be the best, #1 up-and-coming podcasting network on the planet Earth. So we got, we'll get into the house. I mean, I still follow what's going on in the house, but I also, because, I do have the Robcast, I follow Twitter because there are other topics and things like that I get excited about. I want to cover on Robcast Live. It's more of a cerebral type show where I just sit down and talk about human interaction. And what better show would be to follow human interaction than Big Brother Over the Top? And I think by the end of the game, whenever they crown Justin the winner, I'm going to get back on here and we're going to talk about human interaction, negativity, and how the people that were outside the Big Brother house, I'm saying 3 or 4 people, like the dictators of the OTT house, how they really ran it and how they really made what happened what they wanted to happen, and how you all are just following them instead of thinking for yourself, forming some sort of an independent thought, and making a decision on your own instead of just following those memes, because those memes on that screen are just like certain things in your life. You can't believe everything you see. Make up your mind for yourself. If you like Scott, don't fucking vote him out. I think he's kind of cool. I like the fact of him and Alex. I don't know what he's done in there lately, guys. I don't know. Seems like he has some fun stories. I don't know how Jason's fan base is, but I gotta say, man, Jason's awesome. And my favorite ones in the house have got to be Alex and Justin. If somehow those two could make it into either one of those two win, zombies happy. Just because, like I said, I am a Big Brother fan. I just don't necessarily have the patience or the wherewithal to continue watching this crap all the time, every day, and then trying to, formulate some sort of a reasonable opinion about who should be voted out. Whenever, at the end of the day, You form your own opinion about that, and you let me know. I mean, hell. So yeah, negativity, I'm not down with it. I mean, I would like to see a lot more of people saying what good, like, give me a campaign of the good things about someone that you like instead of a campaign about all the bad things. Like, I really like the pizza song. CBS really likes Justin. So we're betting that if he gets down, and I had this same thing. I was listening to another podcast. That was fucking Rob or one of those guys. There's only a couple, and they were saying that they thought the same. That CBS liked Justin, and that if it got down into if he got painted into a corner, then they would just make some kind of a Creole cooking competition. And I had mentioned the same thing in the Robcast, the BBOTT Robcast before, and I just thought, hey, great minds think alike, motherfucker. Great minds think alike, motherfucker. So we got Danielle won HOH last Thursday night, right? She put Whitney on the block first. Shelby gets America's Care package, so she's going to be able to nullify 3 votes. Like, I mean, come on. All of this care package and America's vote and America's this and that, I like it. I like it. I think they'll improve on it a lot next year. I mean, you got to start with something. You know what I mean? At first, it's just a theory. We're going to put this only on the internet. And so, I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about CBS or All Access or whatever. It happens to just be that this is not the show for the masses that I want to make. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'll be back on here for BB19 because I'm a fan. But as far as following this one and bringing you guys updates and all that kind of stuff, I'll get with you guys after the finale and we'll talk about it and we'll see what's what. America nominates Scott, so we got Whitney and Shelby are both on the block. How does that work? Because Shelby's got America's Care package, so she can nullify 3 votes. Oh, goodness. Veto competitions today. I guess that will determine, what's what and who gets to be put up next. At this point, I'm thinking that Alex and Justin both need to pull out the big guns. Either one of them need to win the HOH Thursday night and take the ball and run with it. This whole America being involved and people playing into the cameras is something totally new with Big Brother. That's another thing, I think it would be a way more interesting game if the people inside the house could interact with the people outside the house. How would y'all feel about that? If they could actually see the shit that you guys were tweeting about while they were in there, and they can interact with you. If it's all online, I mean, how's it going to affect the outcome of the game? If we're supposed to be in there with them, shouldn't we be able to interact with them? Shouldn't we be able to send them a tweet and them to tweet back or something? I mean, even if it's controlled by the rules of, all the CBS team or whatever, I think that's the element, guys, that we're missing in this game, is that if we're going to have all this influence on them, then them knowing about it and them being able to react to it and not just guess. Like, they can tell by us putting up Scott that he's kind of on our shit list this week, right? But they're still guessing. We could have put Scott as America's nominee and given him the care package. Like, I don't know how that would work or whatever, but if you saw the meme that told you to do that, you probably were going to fucking do it, ain't you? So think about these things on your own. I mean, this is like playing Monopoly or like playing any kind of game, chess, that you have to, strategically use your brain for. And by CBS and by All Access allowing you to become part of the game, they're actually thinking that you're not going to create 10 accounts and cheat the system. They're thinking that maybe this will stimulate some sort of original thought and people will like it. People like the interaction. Again, maybe they'll improve on it next year, guys, on Over the Top number 2, which I'll tune into. I'll go ahead and tell you, but I sure hope it's not like back to back. Like, do one in the summer, do one in the fall. You know what I mean? Or do one in the springtime and do one in the fall. Give us one in February and give us one in July, something like that. Give us a couple months in between next time because, yeah, we got other things to do. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? I'm saying? And you never know. So, yeah, the Beatle comps today. Whitney, Shelby, and Scott, they are on the block. But I can tell you who's out of the Big Brother Over the Top house for now, and that'd be me. So all of you guys have a really badass evening and even better tomorrow. And maybe this will inspire you to start a Robcast or a podcast of your own. You can get on here and talk cash shit all summer, all winter long about Big Brother Over the Top. Because guess what? I'm going to bring you guys one more show at the very end after the finale. We'll talk about it a little bit. And feel free to join me on at Spreaker Podcast for Robcast Live, where we will be talking to some, I don't know, musicians and other different whoever. Just talking about human interaction and how we can fill our place in society. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? I'm saying, and how we can wake up every single day doing what we love to do. So if you like to talk, hit record, talk some cash shit about me, whatever, I don't care. I'll listen to it because I know you, I know of you. And a perfect platform to do that would be Spreaker Studio. Let them know that Zombie sent you. And guys, that's really all about all the time I've got for today. I'm going to cut it a little bit short. So you all stay awesome, and I will be back with you guys on the finale. But until then, join me and Robcast Live, coming at you uncut and unrated from beautiful Brazoria County, Texas. We'll be coming out at you live and nightly right here from Spreaker Podcast. So this is Zombie, and I'm out of here until the finale. All y'all have a badass evening and an even better tomorrow. Peace.
Robcast Radio. Where else in the world would you want to go? I might have been about my day. I could tell a joke, so go get some chocolate cake, turn up the radio. And please don't swipe us, please just like us. And do not knock us until you've tried us. Coming at you live from Robcast Radio Station, or go directly into your imagination. So turn up the Robcast, here it goes. Robcast Radio. Tell you a bedtime story, maybe even tuck you in, baby. Here it goes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you once again for tuning in to the next to the final episode of the BBOTT Robcast. This is Zombie, and I am out of here. Peace.